grand great rising to all y'all spirits out there. It is another morning yoga flow with me, your girl. You know, we already doing this. Today we are going to be doing an energizing flow. This is not going to be a long flow. This might be a 20-25 minute flow. But basically we're just going to get our bodies, minds, and spirit pumping and jumping for the rest of our day. So without further ado, just go ahead and meet me in a standing position just like so. We're going to start off with some breath of life before we get into the rest of our yoga. And basically, I'm going to show you guys an example of that. So this is basically what we're going to do. You're going to inhale, inhale again, and then exhale and fold. So that's basically the sequence. We're just going to do that a couple times before we get into our flow. So let me show you guys again for the one time. So breath in, breath in, breath in, breath out. All right, so you guys get that. So let's go ahead and do that a couple times. Let's do that one more time. All right, and I'm feeling awake. I'm feeling energized after that. Let's do that one more time for the one time though. Let's do that just one more time. All right, now I am fully energized. Let's just go ahead and shake that out. We are finally ready to go with the rest of our flow. So basically, we're going to stay in this standing position, and with an inhale, we're going to raise our arms above our head. With an exhale, we're just going to lower them back down to our sides. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, lower your hands down to your side. Now let's go ahead and spread our legs just a little bit wider than hip distance, just a little bit wider, because as we inhale, we're going to be raising our hands so we're in this star-shaped formation. And as we exhale, we are just going to fold forward, but we're going to be taking our left hand and we're going to be placing it on our right foot. So with an inhale, with an exhale, we're just going to fold down, placing left hand on right foot, and our right hand right here, we're just going to take that round for a bind. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. One more deep breath here. Exhale and release that bind. Release that bind. We're going to walk our hands over towards the left, taking our right hand, placing our right hand on our left foot. Our left arm is going to go up and around for a bind. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release that bind. Release that bind. Place that hand back on the ground. Let's walk our hands back to center. And with an inhale, we're going to exhale and lower ourselves down to the mat. Hello, thank you for joining. Hey. Anyway, we're going to lower ourselves down to the mat. Go ahead and meet me in a seated crisscross applesauce position for our next exercises. I'll give you guys some more time to get there and to readjust. All right, I think that was enough time. We're going to go ahead with an inhale, raising our arms above our head. And we're going to exhale, bring our arms back down towards our side. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, arms back to your side. We're now going to introduce some arm rolls. What I mean by that, we're basically going to be doing some circles. We're going to be going forward and backwards, so it doesn't matter what direction you want to start with. I'm going to start with rolling my arms forward. But like I said, you can go forward or backward. We're going to do both directions, so it really does not matter. And hello, thank you guys for joining. I will get to reading all the comments as soon as we finish our yoga flow. But anyway, go ahead and extend your arms out towards the side. And we're going to start with our circles. We're going to be keeping our breath nice and steady here, taking an inhale through our nose and an exhale out our mouth. 2 more breaths here. Last breath here, inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, we're just going to switch to the opposite direction. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths to go. Last breath here. Exhale and release. Slowly lower your arms back down to your side. We're going to take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to go ahead and raise our arms above our head. And with an exhale, we're just going to keep our hands together and we're going to lean towards the left, creating this little seated banana shape. So you're going to be getting a nice stretch down the right side of your body, but just go ahead and keep your hands clasped together as you lean towards the left. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. Exhale and release. All right, we're just going to repeat that, but this time we're going to do that on the right side. So inhale, stretching nice and tall. And as we exhale, we're just going to lean towards the right. Getting a next stretch down the left side of our body now. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths to go. Last breath here. Exhale and release. Go ahead, take your arms, lower them to your knees. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and separate your legs, but keep your feet together. We're going to do some butterfly. So go ahead and start flapping your legs up and down. If you want, you can keep your hands on your knees or you can place them on your feet. Your hand placement doesn't really matter at the moment. So place them wherever you would like. We're just going to keep our breath nice and steady as we flap our legs up and down. So go ahead, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And me, I'm actually going to lean a bit forward. So I'm tilting forward as I'm flapping my legs up and down just for a bit of a challenge right now. So let me turn to the side so you guys can actually see. At first I was just sitting up like this. Then I decided to just tilt just a bit, hinge at the hips just a bit as I flap my legs up and down. So I'm going to go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths. This is going to be our last breath here. And let's exhale and release. All right, let's go ahead and shift our legs back. We are going to shift into tabletops. So let's spin our legs around. Let's go ahead and make our way into tabletop. Make our way to our hands and knees. Our fingertips are going to be spread wide as we grip the mat. Our knees are going to be hip distance apart. And our wrists are going to be stacked under our shoulders just like so. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. Make sure you're pushing the ground away as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're just going to send your hips down and around. Just like so. So we're just doing some small hip circles here. Sending our hips down and then back up and around. Make sure you keep your breath nice and steady here. Go as fast or as slow as you want. This is your pace. This is your morning flow. So just do what your spirit is telling you to do. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. Exhale and release. And by release, I mean go to the opposite direction. Deep breath in your nose and out your mouth. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Last breath here. Exhale and release. Go ahead and find your way back into tabletop. Take your time to readjust here. All right, once you are there, go ahead and take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, this time you're going to tuck your toes and you're going to pick up your hips and shift them back to downward dog. Go ahead and take this time to walk out your dog. Just pedal your feet out. Take a deep breath through your nose and a deep breath out your mouth. Let's go ahead and take 1 more deep breath here. Now, as you exhale, go ahead and find stillness. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, shifting the hips towards your heels, shifting your weight back. It's okay if your heels do not meet the ground. That's not really the goal right now. We just want to feel a nice, good stretch down the backs of our legs. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to ripple forward. You're going to ripple forward into a high plank. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, we're going to bend our knees and shift back to a downward dog. So we're basically going to do some spinal waves. That's basically what I did here. Let me show you guys one more time. So we're taking a deep breath in. Exhale, shifting our weight forward. Inhaling. Exhale, shifting the weight back to downward dog. So we're just going to do that a couple more times, guys. So deep breath here. And out. Let's keep this going. You can go fast or slow. Just make sure that your movements are matching your breath. Let's do that one more time. Let's hold it in high plank. Hold it. Exhale and release. Back to downward dog. Go ahead and walk out that dog. Walk out that dog. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, lower back down to your knees, nice and slow. Take this time to walk out your hands as you lower your chest down to the mat. Take a deep breath here in puppy's pose. And a deep breath out. Take one more deep breath here, guys. And as you exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back. So you are in this seated kneeling position. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to start rolling our shoulders back. So we're just going to be inhaling, raising our shoulders up towards our ears. And as we exhale, we're just going to be sitting our shoulders back down and around. So that's basically the sequence. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and start. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhaling, shoulders go up towards the ears. Exhale, shoulders go down and around. Deep breath, shoulders are up. Exhale, shoulders are down. Let's do that a couple more times. Last time here. Exhale and release. All right, we're now going to switch to the opposite direction. So we're going to inhale, shoulders are coming up. This time, as we exhale, they're rolling forward and down. Okay, so this time, instead of going back and down, they're going up and rolling forward and down, basically. So let's go ahead and do that. Deep breath here, guys. Exhale, forward, down, and around. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice and slow here. Let's do that a couple more times. Last time here. Exhale, down and around. All right, let's go ahead and shake that out. Shake out our arms, shake out our wrists. Just take your time to shake that out. We're going to shake it out for 3, shake it out for 2, and shake it out for 1. Let's go ahead and meet me back in tabletop. Go ahead and take this time to readjust. I'll give you guys for 3, 2, and 1. I hope you guys are in your tabletop position. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath here. Remember, we're pushing the ground away. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck our toes, pick up our hips, and shift our weight back to downward dog. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're going to ripple yourself forward into a high plank. But this time, you're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're just going to lower yourself down to your belly. Nice and slow down to your belly. You're going to take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to shift to your back bend of choice. Me, I'm going with a baby cobra this time. Usually I like to go with upper dog. I'm not really feeling that today. So I'm just going to go with this cobra. I'm going to take a deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to tuck my toes and I'm going to shift my way to downward dog. I'm going to take another deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm just going to walk my feet to my hands, nice and slow, just walking myself there. And I'm going to exhale all my breath out. As I inhale, I'm going to halfway lift. I'm going to place my hands on my thighs and I'm going to take a deep breath in as I lift halfway, and then I'm going to exhale all my breath out as I fold forward. We're going to take another inhale here, and we're going to raise all the way up to standing, nice and slow. And as we exhale, we're just going to forward fold, releasing all our breath out. We're going to take an inhale, go ahead and step, jump, or hop your way into a high plank. Me, I'm just going to step. Just going to take a large step here into my high plank. I'm going to take a deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm just going to lower myself down to my belly. I'm going to take a deep breath in. When I exhale, I'm going to move into my back bend of choice. Me, I'm going with a baby cobra. I'm going to take a deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm just going to shift my hands back, tuck my toes, pick up my hips, and send them back to downward dog. I'm going to take another deep breath here. And as I exhale, like I said, I'm going to hop, step, or walk my feet to my hands. Me, I'm taking just one huge step. And I'm going to exhale all my breath out in this forward fold. I'm going to take another inhale and halfway lift. And then I'm going to exhale and forward fold. We're going to take another inhale here, but this time we're going to raise to our fully standing position. Raising our arms above our head. And as I exhale, I'm going to forward fold and release all my breath out. We're going to inhale. This time I'm just going to hop my way into plank instead of stepping. Just like so. I'm going to take a deep breath here. Let me readjust my hands. And then as I exhale, I'm just going to lower myself down all the way to my belly. Nice and slow. This time I will be taking upward dog. I was doing cobra the first 2 times, but this time I'm going to lay my feet flat against the mat. And I'm going to pick up the rest of my body so my legs and everything else is going up off the mat. And I'm going to take a deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to tuck my toes and shift my weight back to downward dog. I'm going to go ahead and walk this out. We're not going to go into our folds, into our plank like we just did. We're just going to stay in downward dog, walking this out for 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to find stillness, taking a deep breath here, and a deep breath out. With an inhale, we're going to bend our knees. With an exhale, we're going to kick our right leg up to 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, this right foot right here is going to go in between our hands. So go ahead and take your time and just get centered, get balanced. With an inhale, I'm going to raise my gaze in my hands. And with an exhale, I'm going to bring my hands down to heart chakra center. I'm going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to take my left elbow, I'm going to place it outside of my right knee as I twist open towards the right. I'm going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more breath here. And as I exhale, I'm just going to lower my hands down towards the mat as I lower my knee down as well. Now this time I'm going to take another deep breath in. I'm just going to shift my weight forward into my low lunge. You can keep your hands on the ground, that's optional. Or you can place them on your knees. If you want, you can have them in the air. However you want at the moment. Me, I'm just going to place mine on the knees. Just for a bit of stability and balance. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to lower our hands back down towards the mat. And this time we're going to take our right foot and we're going to shimmy it all the way towards the left wrist. Just going to shimmy that foot towards the left wrist, and once it meets the wrist, we're just going to lower our right knee down towards the ground and scoot our left leg back. Now we are in a pigeon's pose on our right side. We're going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to lower our hands back down towards the mat. We're going to tuck our back toe, lift our back knee up off the mat. We're going to take that right knee, we're going to draw it back into our chest. And with an exhale, we're going to draw it back to the three-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, lower that right leg back down towards the mat. Go ahead, take your time to walk out your dog. Walk it out for 3, 2, and 1. Find stillness. With an inhale, we're going to bend our knees. And with an exhale, our left leg is going to go up into three-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, that left foot is going to go in between your hands. Go ahead and place your foot there. Take some time to balance and center yourself. All right, when you guys are ready, with an inhale, we're going to raise our gaze and our hand. Let me take some time to readjust. Let me shift real quick, y'all. All right. Now we are ready to raise our gaze and our hands. With an exhale, I'm bringing my hands down to heart chakra center. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, your right elbow is going to go outside of the left knee, and you're just going to twist open towards the left. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, you're just going to release your hands. You're going to place them back towards the mat. You're going to lower your back knee down. And you're going to shift your weight forward into your low lunge. Like I said before, you can keep your hands on the ground for stability, or you can place your hands on your knee. If you were looking for more of a challenge, you can just have your hands up in the air just like so. Like I said before, I'm placing mine on my knee for stability and balance. We're going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And I'm going to exhale and release by placing my hands back down towards the mat. I'm going to shimmy my left foot all the way towards my right wrist. Shimmy it all the way there. Then I'm going to lower my left knee down as I scoop my right leg back towards the mat. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath here in our pigeon's pose. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. Now this time as we exhale, we're just going to spin out of our pigeon's pose. Basically just like that, we're going to take our left leg and we're going to lower it down to the ground. So now we are in this wide leg seated position, and we're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. With an inhale, we're going to raise our arms above our head. With an exhale, we're going to fold over our left leg. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here. And let's exhale and walk our hands back to our centered position. Now we're just going to repeat that, but on the right side. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're just going to fold over your right leg. Go ahead and take a deep breath through your nose. And a deep breath out your mouth. Y'all hear that? The birds are finally chirping. The sun has finally come out, y'all. It was so dark over here. The sun will be coming out to like 8, 7 in the morning over here. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And let's exhale and walk our hands back to center. All right, we're going to do one more fold in our wide leg stance, but this time we're just going to be folding forward. So let's take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and fold forward. I'm just going to be lowering like this part, almost if I had a belt on and my little belt buckle would be here. I'm going to try to touch my invisible and imaginary belt bucket to this mat, to this ground. It doesn't have to reach it at the moment, but that's the goal, to try to reach it to the ground. So that's the movement we're going for. So let's go ahead and do that. And me, I'm just going to lower my forearms on the ground just for a bit of comfort as I do this. And I'm going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more deep breath here. And I'm going to exhale and release. Let's Let's go ahead and shake that out. Let's shake out our legs, shake out our arms, shake out our hands. Let's take this time to just shake everything out. We're shaking for our 3, shaking for 2, shaking for 1. Let's find stillness. Let's go ahead and pull our legs together. I'm going to turn towards the front of my mat. But we're going to go ahead and keep our legs together just like so. And with the inhale, we're going to raise our arms above our head. And with an exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and fold forward. So when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and exhale and fold forward. Hinging at the hips, trying to connect our lower abdomen to our upper thighs. So go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. It's okay if you don't go all the way down. You see, I'm not going all the way down either. I'm just like right here. So just go at the pace where your body needs. You do not have to overexert yourself. You do not have to force yourself into a position that your body is not ready for yet. Just take your time. You know, yoga is all about practice. And it's all about time. Taking your time to get there. Just go ahead and take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And let's exhale and release. Nice and slow, guys. Go ahead and shake that out, because that might have been a bit tense. We're just going to shake that out for 3, shake that out for 2, and shake it out for 1. Let's find stillness. This time we're going to make our way onto our backs. So go ahead and make your way onto your back nice and slow. We're going to keep our knees up in the air just like this. We're going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here, guys. And as you exhale, I want you to take your right leg, take your right knee, and pull your right knee closer to your chest. Just pull this leg in towards you. Go ahead and hug your arms around this leg. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to take our foot, well, not our foot, we're going to take our knee. We're going to turn out towards the right. And we're going to take our right foot and we're going to place it on top of the left thigh, just like so. And with our exhale, we're going to take our hands. We're going to place our right hand in between this little circle loop you just created with your leg. You're going to take your left hand, you're going to place it around the left thigh, and then they're going to hold onto each other and they're going to pull your left leg closer to you, just like so. You're going to get a nice stretch on side of your right hip flexor. That's where you're going to feel the stretch. You might even feel this on the right side of your glutes. But just go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And let's exhale and slowly release. We're going to release by unwrapping our hands around our thighs. Slowly lowering the left foot back down to the ground. We're going to put our right knee back in and then slowly lower our right foot back down to the ground, just like so. So we're going to go ahead and repeat that, but on the left side now. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and hug your left knee close to your chest. Go ahead and hug it in. Take another deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and turn that left knee out towards the left, placing the left foot on top of the right thigh, just like so. Take another deep breath in. And as we exhale, like I said, the left hand is going to go through this little loop you created. And the right hand is going to go around your right thigh. And you're going to clasp your hands together and pull the right thigh closer to your chest, just like so. Getting a nice stretch on your left hip flexor and in your left glutes. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. I just felt something pop. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I definitely heard that on my left side. I guess my right side is a bit more flexible than my left. I guess my left side was a bit stiff. Because the right side did not pop, but this side definitely did. But anyway, that's off topic. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to take our hands. We're going to unwrap them from around our thigh. We're going to slowly but surely take our right foot and lower it down towards the mat. We're going to take our left knee. We're going to fold it back in. Then we're going to take our left foot and we're going to place that back down on the mat, just like so. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I'm gonna move a little bit away from the wall because for our next exercise, I'm gonna need a little bit of some space. Basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our feet, we're gonna push them together just like this, but we're gonna open our legs and we're gonna knock our knees from both sides. So we're creating this little diamond shape, almost like a laying butterfly. So that's the type of shape we're creating. And you can go ahead and take your hands. You can place your hands on your abdominal. This is an option, or you can just keep your hands on the mat. You know, it's totally up to you. I'm gonna place my hands on my my abdominal, my lower abdominal. So I'm gonna take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. I'm gonna take one more deep breath here. Then as I exhale, I'm just going to start flapping my legs up and down in this laying butterfly position, keeping my breath nice and steady as I keep my movements going. So take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's do I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened to my voice. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Two more breaths to go. Last breath here. And exhale and release. Let's go ahead and find stillness. Take one breath here in stillness. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring your knees back up towards the air. Go ahead and separate your feet from each other. We want them hip distance apart. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to take your hands and I want you to set them out in a T-shaped formation. Let me move a little bit away from the wall some more. I need more space. Anyway, so we're going to set our arms out in this T-shaped formation, just like so. And then we're going to have our knees and our legs hip distance apart. And as we exhale, we're just going to knock our legs from side to side. So that's basically what we're doing. So when you guys are ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and knock your knees down towards the right. Take a deep breath here. Let's exhale and knock them towards the left. So that's basically the flow that we're going in. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's do that one more time. All right, let's inhale, raise our knees back up. And as we exhale, we're just going to lower our legs all the way down towards the mat. Now I can scoot back. As we lower our legs all the way down. This time we're going to inhale, we're going to stretch our arms above our head in our laying down position. We're just going to inch our fingers away from us, inch our arms away from us while we create space in our shoulders. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Take one more breath here. And let's exhale and release. Go ahead and draw your hands back down to your sides. Lay your arms back down next to you. You can have your palms facing towards the ceilings. Go ahead and turn your wrist around. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, just sink down into your mat, letting your body become heavy. We want to get our minds and attentions right for our day. So we're going to take the moment to ground and center ourselves, to clear our mind of any unwanted thoughts and feelings. You can go ahead and take your hands, swap those thoughts and feelings away. We want an empty and vacant space right now, so we can put some brand new intentions in our mind, in our space, in our spirit, you know? So you can get ready for our day. Let's go ahead and swap those unwanted thoughts away, unwanted feelings away. Just swap all of that away because we want to be vacant right now so we can make our intentions nice and clear. So I'll give you some more time to do so. I'll give you guys some more time to swat away any unwanted thoughts and feelings. All right, I hope that was enough time for you guys. If not, you can go ahead and still take some more time. But for those of you guys who have got your space nice and vacant and you are ready to fill it with some intentions, we're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's go ahead and bring some awareness into our minds, bring some awareness into our space. We want to set our intentions. Not everybody's intention is going to be the same. So I want you to go into your mind, go into your space, and figure out what intention you need to be in to flow throughout the day. I'm going to go into my mind and I'm going to set my intention in my head, the energy that I want to be in, what I want to flow in today, the type of stuff I want to get into today, or maybe flow over. You know, it's a lot of things, a lot of actions we can take. So we just want to get the intention that we want to be in for the day in our heads. Not everybody is going to be the same, and that's why I'm not saying mine out loud. We're just going to keep it in our head what we want to be in for the day. Alrighty, guys, I hope that was enough time for you to get what type of intention you want to flow throughout the day. And once you have that intention in your mind, just go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just breathe it out. Send it out into your environment. Send it into your space that this is the intention you're going to flow to. And that's the energy you want to put out into your environment. That's the things you want to create, the things you want to receive, things you want to put out, stuff like that. So just go ahead and put that out in there. I'll give you guys some time to do so. I'll give you guys one more breath. I hope that was enough time for you guys. Before we awaken our body, before we, shift our attentions to ourselves and wake our bodies up, I just want to thank myself and thank yourselves for this practice, for going through this practice. Thank your body, thank your mind, thank your spirit, thank all that. Because we are here, we making this shit happen, you know what I mean? We out here on our mats, being consistent, doing our yoga, so we are thankful and we are grateful for that. So just go ahead, take some time to thank yourselves, thank your mind, thank your body, thank your spirit. I will take some time to do so as well. Oh, and thank anything else you might be thankful for. It can be things outside of yourself, Maybe thankful for your environment, thankful for your experience. It's a lot to be thankful for. So just take some time to bring that into your mind. Let's take one more breath in. And as we exhale, this time we're going to take some time to wake up our body, wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes. Put some motion into your wrists, into your ankles, into your forearms, into your calves. Let the feeling travel up your entire body. Just wake yourself back up. Keep your breath nice and steady as you do so. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out as we wake our bodies up. With our next inhale, we're going to bring our knees into our chest. Nice and slow. Take your time to do so. Just going to hug our knees out into our chest. And as we exhale, we're going to roll over on our sides. With an inhale, we're going to use our hands to sit back up. If your eyes were closed, go ahead and open them. Alrighty. Go ahead and meet me in a crisscross applesauce position. With a deep breath, we're going to raise our shoulders to our ears. And with a deep breath out, we're just going to release any residing tension in our bodies, minds, and spirits. Release it out to be absorbed, reabsorbed, transmuted into something better and greater that is more suited for yourself. Just release it all out, shake it all out, swat it all out. Alrighty, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this practice. I definitely did. I feel more energized and awake, and I definitely feel ready to take on my day. I hope you guys feel ready to take on your day. Like I said before, thank you guys for joining me again, for commenting, for liking. Your support means the world to me. But we are going to be bringing this practice to a close. But before I close it, I'm just going to read these 2 comments. Then I'm going to wish you guys a great grand day. And I will catch you guys later. So let's go ahead and read these comments. Oh, before we do that, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, I'll be here. I'll be going live and stuff. So if you don't want to miss that, just go ahead and hit post notifications because we be out here. And dang, we was doing that for 40 minutes. I said this is going to be a 25-minute flow. I look up at the time. It's 41 minutes. My goodness. All right, but let's read these 2 comments and then we're going to close it out. Okay. Oddish Dog said, hi, hey, what's up with you? Thank you for joining. And Lemon Cakes said, huh? I don't know what the huh is for, but if you was a bit confused, we did some yoga, just some energizing yoga, just to get our bodies and minds awake for our day. But now that I have read those 2 comments, I'm going to wish you all a great grand day. I hope y'all enjoy y'all day or night, because I know it'll be different times everywhere around the world. So whatever time it is where you are at, I hope you're having a great day and a great night. And I will catch you guys for our next video. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Ethereal ETH and at Divine Aqua. If you guys have a hard time finding that, that is okay. I have my description below. That one link has everything. On my platforms, everything. Everything is there, that one link. So just boom, it's all there. But I will catch you guys another day. Peace and love. Peace and love. Enjoy your day, y'all. Enjoy your day.